It's the Black Pot, aka Coco Show, and here we speak truth to power. I must apologize for the break in streaming. Oh my God. Technical problems. I must apologize. This is the Black Pot, aka Coco Show, and here we speak truth to power. Now, before we went on that break, we were talking about story number 2. Mahama has divided Ghana in 120 days. And this is AFENYO-MARKIN speaking. Oh gosh. Please share the broadcast so many more people can be reconnected. My brother, my sister, who is AFENYO-MARKIN? He is the leader of the minority in parliament. He's one of the very lawless lawmakers we have in this country. My brother, my sister, he led his minority to break the legs of tables in parliament. They broke microphones in parliament. Some of them were cited for punishment, and the same people were crying for mercy for them to be brought back to the parliament house. The same AFENYO-MARKIN, the leader of the minority in parliament, shielded an unreverend dishonorable by name Ntim, who claimed so maliciously that Ghana had a plane sitting on its tarmac full of cocaine, ready for money laundering. The president decided to investigate the issue. And when the investigation started, we were told Ntim, the unreverend dishonorable, was not ready to cooperate. But these people pushed him on to misbehave like a little toddler. Now the authorities sent security personnel to go after him, arrest him and bring him over, because he was causing too much damage to the integrity of the nation with lies. My brother, my sister, AFENYO-MARKIN, the same lawless lawmaker, was the person who went in there to broker a certain agreement with the security forces to go away so that he personally will bring Ntim to them, because the way he was going to be arrested was embarrassing. Up till now, they have refused to present the unreverend dishonorable to the people of Ghana. They went for a mosquito demonstration. A few mosquitoes went out there to demonstrate. Ghanaians didn't support them because a certain politically exposed Chief Justice was going to be removed. When they came into power, they removed a lot of people. We didn't blame them. Maybe they didn't trust them too much, because in Ghana, it's politically polarized when it comes to our politics. You know what happened? Now that they are in power, they claim that our constitution is useless. We should forget about the constitution. They are here to do politics, quoting this guy called Richard Anyang, but they are chief communicator, better still, chief miscommunicator. When they went for the mosquito demonstration, according to the lawless lawmaker AFENYO-MARKIN, a policeman targeted the left side of his chest and hit it with full force with his palm. He was dazed, in his own words, and almost collapsed. So he hit the policeman back. Such a lawless, irresponsible lawmaker. He is seeking sympathy from the people of Ghana. When a certain security official, or better still in their own technical terms, security operative, during the Ayawasu Wagon by-election, slapped Sam George, an honorable member of parliament at the time, we all heard the sound of the slap on TV. These were the guys who said he deserved it. Meanwhile, these were faceless guys who were given face masks to parade as security operatives, but they were terrorists. Today, a full-fledged policeman, fully dressed in police uniform, with no marks, nothing. You claim he slapped you with full force with his palm and targeted your heart, and that you were dazed and almost collapsed. Your heart. How about the guy they slapped with full force twice, and the guy was still chasing Sam George to wreak more havoc? I'm not equalizing anything, but let's go into the meat of the whole thing. And because of this, AFENYO-MARKIN is angry, and he says that Mahama has divided Ghana into two. Therefore, now we have two Ghanas. Watch this. From Ghana Word, the story unfolds. NDC in 120 days has created two Ghanas. AFENYO-MARKIN explains. Run it, my youth. Now, the minority leader in parliament, Alexander Kwabena AFENYO-MARKIN, has described President John Dramani Mahama'S first 120 days in office as a period marked by deepening political divisions, disappointments, and regrets. AFENYO-MARKIN alleged that the NDC government has appointed, in fact, adopted a partisan approach to governance, marginalizing those perceived as political opponents while rewarding loyalists. According to a report by citynewsroom.com, he made the remarks in a recent interview on City TV. Dash it away. And when you read it further, AFENYO-MARKIN claims that Mahama is actually rewarding loyalists and chasing his political enemies. If this is chasing political opponents, may God give Mahama more strength to chase these dirty political opponents. When your dwarf was in power, you know what he did? He came in like a very loyal citizen, and we all supported him. And we have tapes to show how much support I gave to the dwarf. My brother, my sister, you know what happened? This same dwarf in power chased out well-meaning Ghanaians like Daniel Domlevo, who just came out to point out some mistakes they had made and flagrant, disorderly behavior and disregard for our laws. We all remember Crawl and Gnaw. We all remember the infamous advisor to the president, the chief advisor to the president, Osafo Mafo. In that controversy, Domlevo was sacked. He was forced to go on retirement that he said, Mahama has re-employed him. If these are the loyalists, then praise be to the Most High. Daniel Domlevo still remains one of the chief critics of this regime, even 120 days in power. This is the man I love. AFENYO-MARKIN says, Mahama has divided the Ghana that we all know into two. So we have two Ghanas. One for his political party, his loyalists and friends. And the other one for his political opponents. Nana Akufo-Addo divided Ghana more than 1 million times. Along the lines of misbehavior, arrogance, wanton disrespect for our laws, and at the same time, my brother, my sister, without listening to wise counsel, the NPP wouldn't have been where it is now. He brought in a finance minister who knew everything. He was more knowledgeable than God. He brought in an economic whiz-kid. They couldn't help salvage the economy. Today, those same guys, one has run away on a sick vacation. Better still, sick tourism, health tourism. The other guy is here. The other day, he wanted to lead the country. Such a joker. If this is what Mahama is doing, today marks 120 days in power. He has done too well. A lot of these taxes have been scraped and scrapped. In fact, sanitary pads are given to young girls for free. Free SHS is still on, despite the fact that they said it was going to be cancelled. When they were in power, they removed the electoral commissioner. He has left her there, at least for the time being. The special prosecutor is still there. The accountant general is still there. Many more in top positions who were there, appointed by Nanado, are still there. But they want the Chief Justice to remain because they know what they have done to hurt Ghana. So when they go to the courts, their stooges will help them and get them out, like they did with the LGBTQI plus issues and more. To Mahama, if you continue like this, this NPP party would be in opposition for another 6 trillion years. Ghana shall applaud you. Don't work for NDC. Don't work against NPP. Work for Ghana and Ghana alone. To God be the glory. When we return, we'll take your messages and then we'll conclude. Hey ya! Hey yo! Wayo! It's the Black Pot, aka Kokoshonamo, and here we speak truth to power. You know that already, right? Okay, so let's look at your comments. And the first comment here is coming from Reginald Ni Ayite Nunu. And he says, Woyo, Muhammad Banjewa says, Anula Mjelena, Umpam Tibang Sem Solo, Kukale, Nehankale, Parugu, Nete, Bobo. And then is praying for us to have more wisdom, more patience, more energy to do the work, and of course, more wisdom to be able to carry on this wonderful work we are doing. All right, that is MC Scorpion right inside a Shaiman. Simon Jackson says, good evening, Mr. Black Rasta. Kwekuchire Jaffa says, bless up. All right, so bless up. He says, African teacher, keep up the good works. Patriotism is the only way forward for our beloved country. That's true. Without patriotism, nothing is going to work. Omaimba Nana Nyansahini Angwa says, welcome, Ghetto Youth President. David Pamford says, more fire. Kambadi Samsidi says, Prof, welcome, sir. Just to verify whether you have received my letter, please. Yes, I have received your letter. And it's an interesting thing. Take our number. Please call the number. Let us speak after the show or anytime you are free. Yes, then we can go into it. NBC must progress. He says, I can't really stay a day without watching your video. Thumbs up. Respect. Abdulaziz Rahim Upejo says, good evening. Good evening, sir. Pat Awo says, hiya. Blakk, love your part. AB Soul says, kaboom. All right. Labisa says, you come here telling us Mahama divided Ghana in 120 days. You say you stayed there for 8 years in which you, Nana Addo, and the rest messed this country by bringing e-levy and so many other levies. And you celebrated this with Kenke parties. Labisa is talking. You kept quiet and supported all the nonsense because Nana Addo also helped you on your coup, which made you the minority leader. In fact, but ended up taking the party to a massive opposition. Congratulations. Mohammed Banjewan has his message repeated. Scorpion. MC Scorpion from Ashaima. All right? Is that all we have for the day? Or for now? Maybe for now. All right? Okay, so let's take the final message and we are done. Can I take you to Korea? What's the capital of Korea? Anybody knows? So you know that we have two Koreas, right? North Korea and South Korea. Okay. Before you start saying, the capital of Korea is Seoul, then we'll let you know that it's North and South Korea, right? Run the story, my youths. What is it? No Koreans involved in Galamsey. Korean embassy is angry. Now, this is Korea. Korea. My brother. And they are angry. Because Ghana Web published a story. Remember we used it here. In which it said these guys here. Some were Chinese and two of them were Koreans. They want to make it clear that no Korean is in Ghana here doing Galamsey. If it's a Chinese delicacy, fair enough, they might look alike. But there are Koreans and there are Chinese. They don't speak the same language. They all don't come from the same place, though they might look alike. Alligators and crocodiles look alike, but they are not the same. Some are called alligators, some are called crocodiles. Frogs and toads may both be called frogs, but no, there's a group that is called toads. Not every fish is called tilapia. So Ghana Web has published the story. Run it, my youth. Watch this. Korean, that's a rejoinder. Korean embassy clarifies details of earlier Ghana Web report on alleged arrest of its nationals. Run it, my youth. This is the Republic of Korea. Now, the embassy of the Republic of Korea has written to Ghana Web to clarify details contained in an earlier news story with the headline Chinese Korean nationals arrested in 12-hour Galamsey operation at sites linked to Akunta mining, which has since been updated to Chinese nationals arrested in 12-hour Galamsey operations at sites linked to Akunta mining. So Ghana Web is agreeing that it aired. They were all Chinese. None of them was a Korean. Now, in that report, Ghana Web detailed that as part of the arrests, 10 foreign nationals were some Koreans, but after its own investigation, the Embassy of the Republic of Korea in Ghana has written to the website to clarify that that was not the situation. Now, the Embassy of the Republic of Korea writes with reference to the article published by the Ghana Web News Agency on April 18, 2025, titled Chinese Korean nationals arrested in 12-hour Galamsey operation at sites linked to Akunta mining. Now, the article in question states that among those apprehended at the illegal mining site were 2 Korean nationals alongside Ghanaian and Chinese nationals. We remember that story clearly. Following verification with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration, the Ghana Police Service and the Criminal Investigations Department, we wish to clarify that no Korean nationals were among the foreign nationals arrested at Samreboy during the operation. The information provided by these official sources confirms that the foreign nationals apprehended in the operation were not nationals of the Republic of Korea. The rejoinder from the embassy stated, dash it away. So that's it. They were Chinese and Ghanaians. My brother, why is it important to clarify this? China has picked up a bad name. When I was growing up, anytime we saw Chinese, it was all about character. Yeah! Every child knew that. Yeah! even babies in Ghana, associated Chinese with karate. Today, Galamsey has come to wipe all the karate invectives we gave to, or characteristics we gave to Chinese. Now it's all about Galamsey. When you see a Chinese man, it's all about Galamsey. Illegal mining, wanton disrespect of our laws, disrespect for our country. If I were president, they would be hanged one after the other when found on any Galamsey site that is illegal. Not only Chinese. If it's Japanese, Indian, Ghanaian, you will be hanged in broad daylight for everybody to see. That shows how much we love our country. But in a country where politicians are in this dirty business, everybody will come and help you to destroy your country. That's what the West does. They give us weapons to fight each other. Whilst we are busily fighting, they sneak behind us and steal our gold and diamonds. They can't do that when there is peace. So when your own people are destroying your country, it's a leeway. It's a free gate to other people coming in to help you destroy it. After all, you have no common sense. Thank you to the Korean embassy. They have proven to us that they are a decent people. They are not interested in this nonsense. And though Koreans and Chinese may look alike, they are not the same. It's the Black Pot, aka Kokoshonamo. And here we speak truth to power. Do we have a photo of the ambassador? The ambassador of North Korea or the Republic of Korea? Well, if we don't have the picture immediately, we can let it go. I was going to salute him and say thank you so much for bringing honor to your country and respecting decency and law. But soon, we will start hanging all these people who don't respect the laws in this country. I bet you. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I wish I could speak some Korean. Unfortunately, I don't know a word of Korean. To God be the glory. In fact, when I was at TM at their secondary school, there was a Korean boy who took part in the science and maths quiz. I learned a few Korean words from him, but it's been a long time, so I've forgotten the language, the words that I learned. The closest I know is Chinese, Ni Hao, and Japanese, Moshi Moshi, but Korean, no. We salute you and we respect you. Thank you. God bless you for bringing decency to your country and the rule of law. Thank you. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushunamo. And here we speak truth to power. Let's see your final comments and we are done for the day. And we apologize for the break in transmission. In fact, now they say we should use streaming. Break in streaming. In my days, it was transmission because we transmitted. Streaming is still transmission. But Kevin Rock says, Voice of the Patriot. And he says, good evening. Good evening, sir. Yaya Ahmed says, the Voice of the Patriot. Kelvin Rock says, Afenyo is a disgrace to manhood for saying that. Kevin Rock says, is Afenyo higher than our laws? Why wouldn't he provide anything for you for questioning? Abanga Abdullah says, Mbiale, Afenyo is a brilliant guy. Politics has taken over his DNA. Mbiale, Black Rasta, Northern region is proud of you. Keep it up. All right, I'm proud of you too. Yaya Ahmed says, good evening, Black Rasta. Always like watching your show. Keep telling our leaders and politicians the truth. I will. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's the Black Pot, aka Kukushonamo. And here we speak truth to power. I appreciate you and I love you. Now there is something going around. A Kennedy Japan post that my attention has been drawn to, and I would like to put it up here so you can have a look at it a radio station decided to put up a certain news card attributed to me that I said that I am now an official member of the NPP because of Kennedy Japan. Watch this. And this is 94.1. And when you look at the radio station, I think they say it's Ezra Radio. I don't know where it is. And they have their phone numbers there. And this is 7th May 2025. It says, I am officially an NPP member because of Kennedy Japan. Grammatical slip. Yesterday, we never said anything like this. When we talked about Bernard L. Bernard, I love Kennedy Japan. If you put Baumia here and put Kennedy Japan here, I'll go to Kennedy Japan 1,000,000 times and will never go to Baumia. Baumia is a disgrace to our politics. So when Bernard L. Bernard said that in his revelation, he saw Kennedy Japan leading the party, I applauded it. And I said, I will go out of my way and support Kennedy against Baumia every time. And I've said this time and again. But I never said that I am an official member, or officially I'm a member of the NPP. I'll never be a member of any political party. I don't engage in politics. It's not my desire. So take that. I'm not a card-bearing member of any party. I will never be. I want to stand on the side of the truth. And when you stand on the side of the truth, you don't have to be seen meddling in political membership and all that. I hope you agree with me. I mean, I didn't need to come and tell you this because people already know that I have not said this and I will never say this. Dash it away. It's a black pot, aka Accusations, and here we speak truth to power. Okay? This is where it all comes to an end. I want to say we appreciate you and we love you. It's been the Black Pot, aka Accusations, where we speak truth to power. My name Blakk Rasta. Hey! Hey you!
Hehehehe